Terra Luna Classic to $1. Today we're gonna expose the Terra Luna $1 price prediction and why you should be worried about the burn that's gonna come. Now, I quite literally did the math on Terra Luna Classic, and this video is very important, so watch all the way through so you understand the tax calculation, because we're going to calculate the potential tax burn together in this video and what that means for the total supply, because right now there is about 7 trillion Luna Classic tokens out there, but I literally sat here and did the math of all the daily transactions and 24-hour volume since the beginning of August of last year to the drop, to the basically big dump that we saw, okay? And I added all of the 24-hour volumes for every single day. It took me like almost an hour, but we're gonna take a look at what if Terra Luna Classic does the same 24-hour volume as it did from August 2021 to about the end of May in 2022 when it dumped, okay? Because after doing my calculation, we got a total volume of $650 billion within that 8-month period. So if we take $650 billion and we multiply it by the 1.2% tax burns. Now, this part of the video is brought to you by Decent Hardware Wallets. This is my favorite crypto hardware wallet to keep my crypto safe, because it holds thousands of cryptocurrencies. It uses your thumbprint to get in. It has big buttons and a big screen, so you actually can see what you're doing, not like a Nano Ledger. It's also cheaper than a Ledger Nano, and you can get the 2-pack right now and get a big discount using the links down below. This holds all of my cryptocurrencies, and I love this. I take this all over the world with me. Thousands of you already got this Decent Hardware wallet, and they all love it, and you will love it as well. So make sure you pick up 1 or 2 using the links down below, and let's keep going. So if we take $650 billion and we multiply it by the 1.2% tax burn, so let's do the math together, 0.012, you will see that this basically gives us a $7.8 billion burn. And how many tokens does that mean is going to be reduced by? Well, let's divide it by the current price of Terra Luna Classic, which is sitting at 0.0004 as I'm recording this video. So if we divide it by 0.0004, you will see that literally about 19 trillion tokens will be burned by this tax proposal. So ask yourself, how does that make sense? If 19 trillion tokens will be burned in the next year, as a lot of people suggest, if we only have 7 trillion tokens right now, how does that make sense? And that means that some people that are proposing this tax burn are gonna dump on you once the price gets to a certain point, because it's no longer feasible to burn tokens. Because quite literally, right now we only have 7 trillion tokens. And if we do the exact same volume as we did between August of last year and May, whenever Terra Luna Classic dumped all the way 100% basically, literally about 19 trillion tokens will be burnt completely. So this is extremely important for your Terra Luna and Terra Luna Classic, because right now those are the top 2 performing cryptocurrencies in the whole world. And a lot of people are pushing this $1 narrative for Terra Luna Classic and how it can reach $1. But please tell me, I want to hear from all of you, how does it make sense if we do the exact same volume as we did between August and May? We quite literally will burn over 19 trillion tokens, but we only have 7 trillion tokens right now circulating in total. How does that make sense? Please. And I'm not hating on people that made money. If you made money with Terra Luna Classic, congratulations. I'm extremely happy for you. And I hope you make money elsewhere, because this charade, this gamble with Terra Luna Classic is gonna come to an end eventually, because the tokenomics will not make sense anymore. And again, congratulations to all the people that made a lot of money with Terra Luna Classic. Like right now it's up about 600% from about a few weeks ago. So if you made money, I'm happy for you. I'm not trying to hate on Terra Luna Classic, but I just want to open your eyes on this calculation. Like I literally sat here for almost an hour calculating all of the total daily volumes, like 5 billion plus 4 billion plus 3 billion plus 2.7 billion. Like I literally sat here for a long time just adding all of the volume, the 24-hour volume, so I could see, like, let's say in the next year we do the exact same volume as we did before the big dump, right? And that's the conclusion I came up with, that about 19 trillion tokens will be burned. But then how does that make sense? Literally, how does that make sense? It does not. And yes, I know the price of Terra Luna Classic will go up in the next few weeks and months if everything goes well. So that means that less tokens will be burnt, but eventually the tokens that will be burnt is more than the total supply. And a lot of people are pointing towards 2023 as a big date for Terra Luna, because then you're gonna see $1 for Terra Luna Classic. And now I just wanted to make this video so you all can understand the risk reward you're taking. And please do not put all of your money into Terra Luna Classic, because yes, this time next year in 2023, Terra Luna Classic could be doing amazing things, or it could go back down to 0.00000 and you could lose all your money. So it is a gamble, and please do not make it your #1 investment. You can put some money on the side, sure, but do not make it your top investment, because there is still a lot of risk with Terra Luna Classic. And this right here is a total Terra Luna Classic that have been burnt up to date, and about 2 billion tokens from this pool, about 745 million from this pool, and this number will go up and up and up in the next coming months. But eventually, how are we gonna burn more tokens if the burn rate is at 1%? Eventually, there will be no more tokens to burn. And yes, you can say, oh, at that point, Terra Luna Classic will be at $100 plus. Well, obviously that's not going to happen, because those people that are buying right now at 0.0004 are going to sell on you. They're going to dump on your head because they have made so much money. So eventually the wheel of fortune, or whatever it's called, the game where you run around the chairs and you have to sit down and whoever does not sit down loses. Yeah, that game is going to end pretty soon, in my opinion. And Terra Luna, Terra 2.0, pumped also in the past few days. So there's a lot of like stuff going on behind the scenes. Like this is an old Terra Luna, right? And it pumped from about $2 to over $6 yesterday. So people are just gambling. This is a big indicator that people are just gambling, and there is nothing wrong with that if you have some money on the side, but please do not make this your top investment, okay? I'm not trying to hate on anyone. I'm happy for you if you made a lot of money with Terra Luna and Terra Luna Classic. I really am happy for you, but consider the risks that are coming in the next few months and years. If this burn continues, there will be no more tokens left to burn, and those people that are buying right now at low prices eventually will sell on you. Like, why would they not sell at 1,000x gain? Obviously they will, and then the bubble will pop and then it will go back to zero basically. And yes, Terra Luna Classic is pumping right now, but basically look at it compared to where it was a few months ago. Like, this is nothing, okay? And yes, it can go up a little bit more, but this is a risk that you're playing with. This is a really risky bet. It's not gonna affect me if you buy or sell or go all in or don't. I'm just making this video so I can inform all of you, because a lot of people on YouTube right now are extremely bullish on Terra Luna Classic, and they're saying all good things about Terra Luna Classic, which is fine, but we need to look at the other side, at the risks involved, and that's why I am making this video.